Have you ever seen this symbol? Chances are you know the organization that it is associated with, the American Red Cross. Many of you know the name, but have you ever realized what this organization has done for our country? They may have even done something for you. The American Red Cross saves lives every day. My grandmother was in a dangerous car crash. Without the donations of the blood from the American Red Cross, she would not be with us today. Perhaps you have a loved one that has experienced this as well. Recently, I participated in my school's blood drive ran by the American Red Cross. While I was waiting on the bus to donate, the nurses gave me a summary on the timeline of their organization. I was very intrigued by what they said and continued to research the organization. Today, I'll be discussing with you the American Red Cross's history, accomplishments, and disaster relief program. And hopefully, by the end of the speech, you will have more information on the dedication of this organization. To begin, the American Red Cross struggled when they first began. Clara Barton discovered the American Red Cross. She became a traveling nurse after serving as a medic in the Civil War. She heard of other organizations similar to the Red Cross in her travels to Europe after the Civil War. Upon returning, her and her colleagues helped campaign for the American Red Cross to be an official organization. This was a hard time since it was before the progressive movement and women were not viewed as equal to men. RedCross.gov states that on May 21, 1881, the American Red Cross was recognized as a national organization. Clara Barton was first appointed the president. America did not realize how important the American Red Cross would become until World War I. Before the war, the American Red Cross helped only in nursing programs. During the war, the nurses traveled overseas to provide first aid and relief. The casualties would have been far greater without the assistance of the Red Cross. In 1881, the numbers of the members was 107. At the end of the war, there were over 22 million members. The military requested that the Red Cross start a blood program before the outbreak of World War II. Over 13 million pints of blood was collected for military use. The Red Cross started as a weak organization due to the lack of women's rights during the time, but now it has grown to be one of the most respected organizations due to relief they provided during our country's time of need. Now that you know about the beginning of the Red Cross, I'm going to inform you just how much they have accomplished. The American Red Cross has saved countless lives throughout their various programs. UNFoundation.org states, the American Red Cross is the leading provider in blood supply for the United States. They supply over 50% of the nation's blood. Volunteers of the Red Cross teach education courses. You can become CPR certified through the American Red Cross. I currently have my CPR certification through the American Red Cross. Many can give blood just as I did through their programs. They host thousands of blood drives across the United States yearly. Through the American people's donations, they are able to remain a completely charitable organization. Continually, they encourage everyone to donate or volunteer in an event, even if you cannot donate blood. Now that you know what they have accomplished since their beginning, let's talk about their disaster relief programs. Not only do they help save countless lives, but they also have provided aid to almost every part of the country. They respond to over 60,000 disasters across the United States yearly. These range from house fires to even natural disasters such as hurricanes. The American Red Cross brought forth relief in the time of Hurricane Katrina. This devastating disaster left thousands without homes and food. Approximately 22,000 volunteers came to assist in the aftermath of Katrina. They assisted in cleanup and rebuilding. Those that were not able to come hosted food and clothing drives for the victims. Many of you may not realize that during the Tennessee flooding in 2010, the American Red Cross was providing relief. They sent more volunteers to their Nashville location to help with cleanup, much like the aid they provided to the families affected by Katrina. To conclude, now you have learned how much the American Red Cross has influenced our country. Without the determination and pride that Clara Barton and her colleagues demonstrated, the American Red Cross may not exist today. Without it, we may not have relief, education, or even lives they help provide. Through their many blood donations, they may have even saved a family member of yours. The relief program have played a part in millions of lives today. Our country could not recover as fast or efficiently if the American Red Cross did not provide assistance. Now, the next time you see this symbol, you will see how much appreciation that I have, and I hope that you now have for it.